Hello and welcome to day 2 of 10 Days of Christmas Ornaments with Cynthialoowho 2022. So we did Blingy Sparkle for day 1, this really pretty one. If you want to see this video, make sure you check my playlist and go to day 1. Today we're going to soften it up and we're going to do some flowers and some pearls, hot glue, and we're going to do some shabby chic. Take a sip of your coffee. And this is what we're going to make. Isn't it pretty? I'm going to use different roses and a different size ornament though, because I think this turned out a little small. It's still really pretty and shabby. But I used a 1-inch ornament on that one. I'm going to use a 1.5-inch ornament for this one. And the roses, you'll never guess. They're not pink. They're not pink and they're not teal. They're not purple either. They are this beautiful green. I thought, how perfect for Christmas. Now, I used 18 roses on this one, and these are mulberry roses. I will find some that are similar. These are 1 inch. And then you need a handful of pearls, and I'm using these really soft silver pearls. And I'm also going to use hot glue. So hot glue, 1.5-inch ornament, and I'm using one that's damaged that I'm not going to be able to use for anything else. So if you have one that's damaged, use it. It doesn't matter if it's plastic or glass or whatnot. And I'm just going to get all of these cut off, and then I'm just going to place them. Look at how beautiful that green is, you guys. Oh, I'm going to get all of these ready to go. I don't know exactly how many I'll need for the 1.5-inch, but for the 1 inch I used 18. So I'll be right back. I'm going to cut all these off. Okay, so I've cut off a few. I've cut 5, 10, 15, 16. And I'm using Gorilla Hot Glue Sticks. Make sure that you use whatever glue or adhesive that works where you live and where you store your items. So if you store your Christmas stuff in a very hot shed or something, don't use hot glue. Okay, so I'm just going to start placing my, hang on, let me grab a glue stick, placing my flowers. I'm going to try to stay symmetrical, but we'll see. We'll see. And bend your stems to the side. Do not pull them off, because that is securing your flower together. And then I'm going to go across. Place one there. Hold it for a minute. So I think because this is a satin finish, it might hold a little better. On the other one that I made, it was a shiny ornament, and they were kind of moving around quite a bit. And I'm using a high heat hot glue gun. So they seem to be staying in place better. I'm so excited to see how this is going to look, you guys. That beautiful green. This isn't going to go with my tree, but I have to put it on there. I have to. And my tree spins, so it's not like I could hide it in like the back or something. So I just have the very top just peeking. It's this peeking right there. And now I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least that's how it worked when I did it before. But we'll see. We'll see. My glue stick is not, there we go. Kind of moving around a little bit, so I'm going to try to hold it still. And put some more glue in there. Excuse me. And put a good dollop in there. Now afterward you can run your heat gun over this if you get a lot of strings. And also, you know, over the years these may get a little dusty. So if you want to dip your flowers in like some type of a, oh, I don't know, some type of a lacquer finish or something to keep it from getting dusty, then go ahead, do that. Go ahead. Trying to stay in line here, because when you place the pearls it's kind of important. Like I'm going to want to put a pearl here, and then look, there might be one that wants to go there, but we'll see. Look up at the top and see if they look symmetrical. And I really do like this Gorilla hot glue sticks. They really hold very well. They do hold better than regular glue sticks. Need to push that up more, that up more, that up more. We need to be aligned with that very first one. Okay. Up a little bit more. And if you want to use like a wet glue, I would suggest using a little bit of hot glue and your wet glue, just so the hot glue will hold it until it sets. So here we have half of it done. I'm going to do the other half, and then I will come back. So half done. Okay, it is completely covered, and I used 20 flowers. 20, I think I used 20. And then I did a thing. I put a little 3mm rhinestone on the center of each rose. I just thought it needed it. If it's to bling or not to bling, I'm Cynthialoowho, I'm gonna bling. Okay, so now we're gonna add our pearls, and the way I want to do this is, I don't want there to be a bunch in one spot and, you know, placed, you know, sparse in other places. So I'm going to be really careful about my placement, and I'm going to make sure that my holes are facing side to side and not up and down. Or I'm going to try to do that. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to go in between those two, and I'm just going to pop that pearl right down in there, and I'm going to try to stay symmetrical. So next one right here, now you obviously don't have to put the bling on your roses if you don't want to, because you can see how it looks with and without, because this is without and this is with. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3. Let's do one right here. And sometimes it's hard depending on how the flowers are set. Like the way they're placed when the glue's set. I also took my heat gun to get rid of the glue webs after I placed the rhinestones. So there we go. I've got the first round, and I think now I'll go in between each of these flowers and place a pearl. See, some of them it goes really deep, and some of them you can just like set it right there. I need to grab another glue stick. I will try to find 1-inch green mulberry roses. If I can't, I know that I can find at least 1-inch mulberry roses. And then these pearls are just beads landing that I think is from Michael's. It's this assortment that I've had for many years. I don't even know if they still have something like that anymore. But I will try to find it and link it if I can. Get in there. Okay. And then this little thing is just a thing that you get when you buy like flat back rhinestones and stuff for blinging stuff, because I was blinging out some pens from my grandbabies and they loved them. Natalie loves Frozen, so I did blues on hers, and then I let Monkey pick which colors she wanted, and she picked the same colors I put on Natalie's, but also a dark pink and a purple. Turned out really cute. But I don't use this for those because the glue is a wet glue and these are really sticky, so this is, for me, the only thing this is good for is when I'm using hot glue and you get this little like gum stuff that you put down in there, because the hot glue will kind of hold it immediately and you can pop it off. Okay, so I got that row done. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go in between these. And then we will be on day 3. Do you guys have any idea what day 3 is going to be? I do. At this point right now, I have made up to day 5. By the time you watch this, they will all be made because it is October 12th, I think, right now. But I don't start posting the videos until November. Because, gosh, I would get in trouble. People get mad when you start doing Christmas stuff too early for them. Even though it's okay. It's okay to do that. I listen to Christmas music in October when I am making ornaments. And I don't celebrate Halloween, so I just skip all over all that. Okay, let's do one more right here. And then I'm just going to kind of go over it and see where I might need a pearl. Doesn't have to be in between every flower. I just want a little accent. That's the top. So let's see. Yeah, good. And I'm going to put one at the very bottom. And that's it. Isn't it so quick and easy? 20 mulberry flowers. I would of course get like 25 because you never know if you're gonna need more than that. And then you can put a ribbon in the top of this. I will also link these ornaments. Actually, no, I won't. These ones I got at Hobby Lobby. So I will link the 1-inch ornaments though, for those that want to do them smaller. And now let's get a little hook. Little hook right here. I of course would rather use ribbon, but I have a hook right here, so that's easier. I'm just going to use my cutters. I'm just not going to pinch it enough to cut it. And there we go, day 2. Is this day 2? Yes, day 2. Day 2, beautiful roses, pearls, and rhinestones. I hope you guys love these and you try them with the different colored flowers and pearls. You can really go crazy on these guys. And these roses I have are from I Am Roses, but I haven't ordered them from them in ages. So I'm going to try to find some on Amazon or Etsy or something like that. Thank you so much for joining me for day 2. Please come back for day 3. I have some bling coming up, and thanks so much, guys. Subscribe, please like the video, and love you all. Hugs. God bless. Bye.